Hey, happy Saturday. I am having a moment and I wanted to share it with you. I think many times I have these thoughts or feelings where I want to share, but I'm worried about what other people are going to think or how it's going to be misinterpreted or I'm going to be misunderstood. So I wanted to tell you this. I am about to walk into the bank and deposit my biggest check ever. And it's not from a real estate commission check, but hear me out. It's because I worked to be able to get the real estate commission checks that I've earned over the years and was purposeful about what I did with them. This is from a hard money private lending deal that was January of this year. And we lent the money and they paid interest only payments. And now they're paying us back in full. And it's a very simple concept of how to become a private lender. But you got to hear me out. This girl, if you would have asked me 10 years ago, do you want to be a private lender? I wouldn't have known what you even meant. And I'd been in the business 10 years at that point. I felt like a fraud for so many years, selling houses and kind of tap dancing my way through questions that people would ask me, not feeling smart enough to be a real estate investor myself because it was overwhelming. I didn't know enough. And I felt like if I sold a certain number of homes, then maybe I would know enough to feel worthy enough or smart enough to then become a real estate investor. But all that to say, it starts with baby steps. It starts with one decision. And that one decision was, I'm not going to rack up credit card debt anymore. I'm not going to just pay it and hope that it works out later because I'm going to justify it. Because if I just sell one house, then this is going to pay itself off. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. I decided I was going to rename one of my bank accounts Next Investment. And every time I could move money into that account, I would move money into that account. It meant that maybe my grow out was not as beautiful as I wanted it to be. Instead of going every 4 weeks, I went every 8 weeks. It was specific, tiny little decisions that I made over time that then grew this bank account to the point where I could use that money as down payment money to purchase an investment property. And they weren't local after, a certain amount of time because I couldn't afford it. So I had to go out of state. And then one baby step at a time, I started investing in real estate. And if you want to get off of this crazy roller coaster ride of real estate commission sales, you've got to start building wealth. You've got to start getting your money working for you. And so I'm going to be teaching business planning clinics all over Washington, Oregon. I'm going to be in Alaska, Idaho, and Montana. I can't wait to bring the specific goal setting tips and tricks. And if you don't want to come to class and you'd rather skip all of that and just hire someone who's just a few steps ahead of you, I'd love to interview for the job of doing that as well. I've got a few spots because of real estating and because of traveling. I've only got a few spots where I'm doing one-on-one coaching, but I'd love to see if we'd be a good fit to work together. But, I didn't want to say anything about this because I didn't want to come off like, oh, this is like an all about me post, but this is ultimately an all about you post. Do you have people in your world who are showing you the tiny little baby steps that you could take next to position yourself so that the day is going to come where you're going to be depositing checks that are so much more passively earned than actively earned? And I'm grateful. I'm grateful today that it's a Saturday and I am depositing one of the biggest checks ever because real estate creates these amazing opportunities for us. You've got to get the right people around you, believing in you, telling you what the next little baby step is. So I hope this encourages you. If it does, comment down below, tag a mom, add her into this community. if you're able to, come to Business Planning Clinic when I'm teaching it. And if not, and you want to just kind of skip and be like, just show me what to do next, Rebecca, just message me and I would be happy to see if we're a good fit. Have a great Saturday.